Just my goggles. There we go. Everything feels good. Alright, let's... Yeah, those were the ones following me. I knew I heard somebody behind me. I knew I heard him behind me. Then comes the fun part of going home and editing the video. I don't really edit my videos a lot, so it's not a lot to... I try not to do much to cut out, so I don't have to cut it out when I'm done. But... yeah, I'm sure you could tell, yeah, if you get up here early enough in the day, I mean, there's lots of wildlife around here, so. Get away from this couch. I don't want to interrupt their video, their recording, so. If they're recording, see, that's how, that way we don't interrupt their video. Now's the fun part, because going back down, you got to control your speed, because you can get hauling ass coming back down this mountainside. Probably going to hear a lot of engine braking on the way down. The rocks just hit harder on the way back down. And you get people like those guys that they'll take their 4x4 or side-by-sides and dig ruts into the ground, and they go around bends and stuff, so. Let's see, there's trails down there. Once I'd learned the situation with my gas and stuff and how far I can go and have a little reserve, then I'll start going off and wandering and exploring and stuff like that, so. Ow, I just got hit. You know, totally understand that happening. I had a pair of boots that I bought, a pair of actual riding boots, and I ended up buying a size 12. I wear a size about 10 and a half, but 11s felt real good. But I was able to save about $100 by going up to a size 12. So I did that. And they were just too big and too bulky and awkward, I guess, so it's the word I'm looking for. So I set them back, and I just took a rock into the shin. Kind of like, serve you right, right? But, oh, okay, so got a few things to talk about here. We're gonna discuss a few things on the ride back down the mountain. One is the bike. So I bought this bike a little over a month ago, and my first ride was, we came up here and we ended up going to the fence line where the gate was at, and it was still closed, so we went back home. And then I rode it up here once, and rode it up here once and got home and it was leaking oil. So I took it back to the shop, and they were going to charge me for it. I'm like, the hell you are? I literally rode this bike once. How are you guys going to charge me for this shit? Like, you sold it to me and it's leaking oil. So I ended up getting it back on Monday. And this is my first ride since getting the bike back. But yeah, I didn't want to go to a young dealer, but I did anyways because I saw a different one that I wanted to get. But I wanted to get there was a different one I was looking at from Carl Malone Power Sports. I almost want to say it was a Honda too. I was looking at a Kawasaki, but ended up with this, so it's good. I'd say there's the little dirt area. But the second thing I want to talk about is the mount that I have for my helmet. So let me clear off my lens. So if you guys see a company called Chin Mounts now, I'm not bad mouthing, maybe, you know, maybe 90% of their product, a lot of their products work, but I have there's a deer. I have a Lux helmet, built Lux, I think it is. And there it goes. Hey, deer. I have a Lux helmet, and they make custom mounts for them. Well, actually, they're just 3D printed. We won't go into that because actually we will in a minute. But they make custom mounts for helmets with the 3M sticky tape on them, the foam sticky tape. Well, I ordered one, and it had a kind of a beveled, the bottom of my helmet has kind of a beveled edge. There's is there somebody behind me? It has kind of a beveled edge. There's the plastic for the helmet, then that's probably about a third of the space is the plastic for the helmet, then the other half is the rubber padding, rubber liner going around the bottom side of it. And the 3M tape would not stick to the first 3M tape that I had on there was like it'd stick to the helmet, but the area where it goes onto the rubber, it wasn't sticky at all. So I let them know, and I sent them pictures of it and showed them what was going on. They sent me some new tape. So I got the new tape, got it all trimmed up like I was supposed to, and got it, did what they said. I went and cleaned the surface off, made sure it was dry, free of any dust, and got out my hair dryer like they said to warm up the surface and warm up the tape and make sure it has every chance to adhere to it, and I did. And I held it on there I put pressure on it and held it on for like twice as long as I was supposed to, and I was like, all right, finally it fit. Then I went and put the little attachment for the camera on, and it popped right back off. I was like, what? Are you freaking kidding me? So basically, it's no good. I mean, the mount that they made for this helmet is no good. It won't. That's what I say. It might just be my helmet. I don't know. I don't know if other people have had the same issue, but like I say, it might just be my helmet. Seeing it was behind me. But yeah, I ended up having to buy a camera mount that straps around the helmet for like $15, and I paid, between the mount that they made and the accessory kit I bought, I paid $50 for it, and it don't work. So I'm gonna write them back and just say, you know what, I've tried over and over again, and I don't know, it just will not stick. I don't know how to get it to work. I've tried everything I can, and it just won't do it. So I want to send it back, and I want my money back. So, and I'll send them everything back. Hopefully if they don't, then I'm going to leave them the review they deserve and just say, hey, this was it's just a 3D printed material, and it's a very shitty 3D job too. I mean, even your basic printer probably could do a better job of printing than the way that thing looks. You can tell it was like rushed. It doesn't look smooth. You can see the filament lines, the material lines in it. I don't know, it just, to me, after as much 3D printing as I've been doing, it just doesn't look good. I don't think it's a good product. I mean, like I said, it's nothing. I just don't think it looks good. So that's my opinion. Oh, we saw a deer. But we are back down to the gate already. Actually, this part's quick. I think it's only like 3 miles up the hill, and it's like 9 miles this way. I don't like kicking up dust on people, so. I try to have respect for people, hoping maybe that they'll do it back, but you never know. A lot of people just don't care. That's all right. It looks like I thought I'd seen some dust, but I guess, oh yeah, a little bit of dust up here. Not a lot, but use the rut to turn. Well, whatever it is, we're catching on it quick. Oh, it's a truck. It's a lot harder to see the ruts in the ground going downhill than it is coming up the hill. All I know is I'm like really hungry right now. I'm hoping if we don't have to work overtime next week, I'll probably try to get out on another ride for you guys. We'll figure out somewhere to go. Don't lead around a blind corner. Come on, buddy, let me by. Check your mirrors, dude. And you got people like this, if he's tries to keep me behind him on purpose because he likes throwing dirt in my face. Not saying that's what he's doing, but I'm not the kind that's just gonna go flying past somebody, so. Some people would take a exception to it and try to run me over. Now when I get a open spot, I might take off. That's going to hold that side by side up. There's something going on up here, that guy. I think he was signaling behind him to stop. Something happened to that truck back there. I think he was signaling if there was anybody behind him to stop. Bum, 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 bum. Tempting, but no. Hopefully that's who was making the dust trail. Don't look like it, but hey. But I'd hate to run in that, all that dust and shit in your lungs. lot more comfortable though running the corners, you know. Stand your own side of the road, please, sir. Thank you. See, we still got a long way to go down. Smooth it off a little bit. Our little squirrel got squished. Like a Jeep, or is that a side-by-side? Jeep, okay. Maybe they'll let me by. That'd be nice of them. I'll have to start looking at some new tires here soon. Cruising. That's called keeping the bike behind you. Oh no, he's gonna let me by. They're like, who the hell does that? That's cool. I like that. That's pretty badass. I like that. Those are all there. All this. They were all on the left side steering. That's cool. like that red one. Looks like an old Japanese, front end of an old Japanese fire truck. Making some pretty damn good time coming down this hill. Learning to use the ruts to my advantage to turn the bike. I had a feeling. I thought I saw some dust, but I wasn't sure. We won't say that my tire washed out on me up there and it scared the shit out of me, but it handled it well. Oh, we saw a deer. Not bad. Would have been cool to see like a moose or something, but hey, I'll take a deer. All I know is I am hungry. Stand up and stretch a minute. This is where it transitions back to asphalt. Oh, that feels good. Stand up a little bit. Oh man, I could do my aura farming. Do my aura farming video. You know? I don't know if I don't feel comfortable enough balancing myself to do that right now. Oh man, somebody hauling ass down here didn't stop in time. Yeah, you can see where they hit the trees down there too. I don't remember hearing anything like that come across the scanner, so I wonder when it happened. See, we could park up in this area, unload, and save a little bit of time. Usually I kill the engine right here and just let it coast back down to the truck. Well, like I said, a lot of nice area around here. It looks nice. A lot of mountains. areas to explore. I can still feel my microphone, so that's good. You know what, I'm going to leave it running just so I can pull it down and swing it back up the way I need it. Well, hopefully all this went on good for you guys and the video came out good, audio's good. I watched a lot of videos and I took the most recommended settings and that's what I used. So I did a test ride, if you guys saw that on the channel. Around the neighborhood, everything sounded good. So hopefully this, other than maybe dust on the lens, but hopefully it all went good. We're gonna pray that nobody's got my hitch blocked in and I can get the bike on the truck. So yeah, it looks like I'm still gonna be able to. All right, well, we made it back in one piece. Thank you guys for coming along on the ride. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So I'm gonna end it right here. Thanks. All right, well, that is going to do it for today's ride. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Look forward to more rides coming up. So if you want, subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next ride. Take care. Bye.